Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today I'm gonna start this new um, series called Coming from an Old Guy. I'm old guy, okay? Trust me, I'm very old, but I may not look it. But then again, I do look at the grays, the Bozo the Clown hairline. I gotta cut this up, so I'm gonna just keep it for now so you can see that I am an old guy, okay? So I'm gonna hit on this topic today, and it's not for the faint of hearts and stuff. So if you kind of like prudish and stuff, you may want to choose another video. But the topic for today is: does your partner masturbate? Ooh, okay. So let's get into this subject of masturbation. Okay. Now, you want to know if your partner masturbate. Well, the first thing you need to do is ask your partner if they masturbate. Chances are, yeah, they may not tell you the answer, because a lot of people feel, because masturbation has such a stigma to it that people don't feel comfortable talking about it, because people say that, ooh, you're a pervert and all this other stuff. So people aren't going to be open to just give you the real about whether they masturbate or not. So good luck on trying to find out if they masturbate or not. But if they feel comfortable with you, they'll tell you the truth if they do. And chances are, they probably do at some point in time. They may not be every week masturbator or whatever, but they get it in every once in a while. Hey, you know, but some people they get it in like on a daily basis because that's just how it is for some of us. We just gotta get that in. So you can ask your partner to get confirmation and tell them if you do, because chances are when you ask your partner, they're going to be like, well, why do you have to masturbate when you have me? Don't I satisfy you? Don't I give you everything you need? No. Well, you do give, chances are you give them mostly what they need, but when I was young, I thought myself, hey, because I started from kindergarten, okay? I've been masturbating since kindergarten. And now at my big old age, I still do it. So, but I thought when I got married the first time around, my first marriage, I thought, wow. No, actually, when I started having sex, I thought, wow, I'll never have to masturbate again. I finally got the cookie or whatever, but that wasn't true. I found myself back doing that. I'm like, God, why am I doing this? I didn't understand why I was still doing that. I thought I wouldn't have the desire to do it once I finally get a real woman and stuff. So I got a real woman, and then I also got married, and then I said, okay, I'm married, so now I don't have to do it. I can get it anytime I want and every time I need it. It didn't work that way. It didn't work that way. And the bad thing is that when you like, some people think masturbating on your partner is cheating, and I myself felt like I was cheating the very first time I found myself backsliding to masturbating in my first marriage and stuff. And I kind of felt like I was cheating, and I was struggling with it and stuff. And what I did was eventually I worked it out. I got over it, and I just started masturbating. First marriage didn't work out. So it wasn't behind just the masturbation, it was a whole bunch of other stuff. But hey, it's just what it is. So, and then, life will have you, going through things and stuff, and you realize, you gotta do what works for you. So is it cheating? I would say But this is my opinion. I would say no. I don't think masturbating is cheating. Now, you could put in the comment if you think it's cheating and stuff. Uh, and hey, if it's cheating for you, then maybe you might need to be a nun or a celibate because people do it all the time, even though they're married and stuff. And you may find yourself doing it, and you're gonna be wanting somebody, you want them to think you a cheater. I'm just saying, be real with it. Be real with yourself. If you still doing it, or you find yourself doing it, is it cheating? It could be, but I don't think it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go with no. Masturbating is not cheating, at least not in my opinion. Now, and if you get wanting to follow up on some of those little masturbating fantasies that you have, it could possibly lead to some cheating on the outside now. And please, if you're not ready for the answer, do not ask your partner if they masturbate. If you're not going to accept the answer, if you're not, especially if it's not what you want to hear, chances are they're going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to probably say, "Nah, I don't masturbate. I'm good. I'm good." Hey, everything's good. Y'all go on with your little happy marriage or your happy relationship. You know, but there is some things kind of unspoken behind it. You know it, but if you have your suspicions, then it is what it is a lot of times. So, is it cheating? Yeah, put it in the comment. I say no. What do thou assess? I would like to know what the majority of y'all think it is. Okay. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I've been going since kindergarten, and after that episode of being married and stuff, it just got easy to where I don't even at different times I've tried to just like stop, go cold turkey, but I guess in the end, masturbation is as they say, Rick James say, it's a hell of a drug because nothing beats that end explosion that you get from it. Okay, so it's been scientifically proven, I guess, that it's good for you. So hey, there you go. It's good for you. It's a good release, and it'll stop you from doing something crazy that you don't need to be doing. Once you get that nut out your head, now you can think straight and go about your business and do what you need to do. Take care of some real business and stop focusing on something that you don't need to focus on. Okay? So yeah, go get that clarity nut and then keep it moving. That's what I say as the masturbation thing is concerned. And yeah, so I've even had my prostates removed and stuff from the surgery. And like I said, at my big old age, even after the surgery's done, that still ain't stopping your boy. Still ain't stopping your boy. So I don't know. I guess until I'm 6 feet under, it's gonna always be there. And I think the difference between men and women when it comes to masturbating, men, they probably will confess to it more, but some of them won't because of the stigma of embarrassment and stuff like that. Because I have heard, only once in my life, I've heard of this one man who said he never masturbated in his whole life. I don't know the man personally, but I've heard from a friend that, yeah, her man that she had at the time said he never masturbated. So I'm like, okay, if that's what he say, then that's what it is. I don't believe him. But I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. But if he say he didn't masturbate, then hey, maybe he didn't. But I just find it hard to believe a man who's like well in his 40s or something like that have never experienced that. If he hasn't, then I would like to say I think he missed out on something very good because it sounded like he was proud of not being a masturbator or something. Not that you should be proud that you are, but it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. So, yeah, I just found it very strange for a man to say he never. I mean, it's one thing to say that you've tried it and you don't like it, but to say you never done it, I just find that hard to believe. And for females, you don't hear of females doing it too much, but they're coming along these days. They got their little roses and different things that they do. So yeah, they they probably do it as much as the men, but they just keep it more on the download and on the hush hush about it and stuff. Because hey, a lot of times they have to do it because most men ain't satisfying them, so that's how they satisfy themselves and keep it going. You know. Man, they be with their men and they satisfied with the man somewhat, but they just don't reach that climax with their man, so they go ahead and finish it off themselves, and the man never know that he ain't getting the job done. But hey, that's a whole nother subject for another video. For another video, we'll talk about that one on another one. So yeah. So we talked about is it good for you and everything. Let's see, I got a little list here, so that's why I'm looking down. Make sure I'm hitting some of these points about it. And I pretty much went through everything that I wanted to speak on when it comes to masturbating. And if you can stop, or if you can stop someone, good luck on stopping someone who's been doing it practically all their life and they've tried themselves. And you probably be like, oh, you need therapy. No, it's life. It's called life. That's what people do. They don't need no therapy. They just need to understand that's just part of life, okay? You need to understand that that's part of life and grow up. Don't feel like because they doing it that you ain't enough, You're enough, but they just need a little bit more. So I guess, are you enough? I guess you could say maybe you're not enough. But it's not that you're not enough. It's complicated. Let's just say it's complicated, okay? It's complicated. But you are enough, but at the same time, they just need a little something more. They need that little extra. They need that little extra sometimes. People just need that extra. And men, when we do it, like one thing that I do know, most men have said that they tend to fantasize about some particular person that they may know, to get to that sweet spot. But when I've talked to women, they say they just do it and it feels good and then they get off. I don't understand it, but hey, I'm not a woman, so I gotta take them on their word. And this is coming from more than one woman that I've talked to on this subject. So I don't know, maybe women, the way that we do it is just not the same. And maybe that's why women feel like they're being cheated on when a man masturbates, because he's, thinking of somebody in particular, versus them where they just do it, ah! I don't know, but hey, it's a weird subject, but hey, just put in the comment what you think about it, okay? I mean, I think it's a common everyday experience for the human, and it's human nature to do it. And to deny yourself of it is just lying to yourself. And, go ahead and rub it out and keep it moving. Bye. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Like and subscribe.